Welcome back to another day in the life of being broke. As you know what I'm saying, I'm back at the plasma place. I was deferred, but I'm back, okay, trying to get my money on. You know what I'm talking about.
A few moments later.
As in, I need to get that rent money. This is my real life experience, my real life. Everything on my page is 100% real. I've provided corroborating evidence, video evidence, screenshots, and you in the comments like, oh, she's making this up. I'm getting tired of y'all. I'm too broke to be doing this right now, okay? I'm getting heated in the damn hall. Contrary to popular belief, I literally have only been posting these videos for like 2 weeks now. I'm only like a week late on my rent because it was only due on the 14th. I started posting videos of how to get the rent when I knew I was going to be late for the rent. That's when I started posting videos. I'm like, oh, you've been getting evicted forever. It's only been 2 weeks. Stop trying to be funny. I literally have not gotten paid from TikTok. I just joined the Creator Fund this month, and you don't get paid for the month on the month, meaning I don't get paid from January until February, and there's still not enough money on there for me to pay my February rent.
All right, guys, we got to talk about this interesting story from this individual who is camped outside her boyfriend's house. Okay, she went to the club, and it seems like she's looking for a hot meal and a warm place to stay. Now, if you remember 3-4 weeks ago, she was trying to move into her previous boyfriend's house, which ultimately he denied her. Okay, he said, no, you're not moving into my house. And then she ended up making a whole TikTok series trying to shame him. Okay, meanwhile, the guy is employed, okay, a business owner, and he has his own house. Okay, she is unemployed and homeless. Okay, so it's crazy that she was trying to shame him making that video. Okay, so it seems like she's now back with a new boyfriend, still unemployed. And yeah, she's now making a video talking about how she's camped out her new boyfriend's house. Okay, FDA approved certified crash out. And she's now making a video talking about how her new boyfriend is avoiding her. Okay, it seems like, if you ask me, he has buyer's remorse and he's making a whole bunch of excuses why she can't get in. Take a look.
I'm outside this house. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. When start acting funny, baby, it's time to investigate. When a man deviates from his routine, something is up. Because niggas are predictable. So when they become unpredictable, it's because they cheating. I've been here since 3 o'clock in the morning. He didn't answer the door. It's a strange car outside. Baby, I went to sleep. We both can play this game. I gotta leave sometime. I'm gonna be here when you do. You thought I was gonna go home? No. I'm still here. I'm still here. And it's gonna be here until somebody leave this mother. Okay? Okay, update. It's literally 8 o'clock. And it's still pretending to be asleep.
You can't make this stuff up. Okay, she's been camped outside his house all night long. All night long. Keep in mind, this chick is unemployed, okay, selling plasma for money to make a quick buck. And here she is relying on a new man to give her food and shelter, okay, to open up his doors like he doesn't have things to do. Okay, she is a complete liability at this point in time. I mean, that's the way I'm looking at it. Right? He needs to cut all ties with this chick, okay? He needs to drop this chick like a bad habit. So it's quite fascinating. Again, 3-4 weeks ago, she made a video about another guy that she was with crashing out. And here she is making another video crashing out with a new guy, right? She is a certified crash out, okay? FDA approved. If she took this time to find a job, a job.
The word today is job. Job.
So apparently she made a part 2 to this video. Take a look.
Okay, so the story starts because earlier on in the day, I had called him 2 times or 3 times and he didn't answer the phone. Like hours went by and then he texted me and he's like, oh, I think I've missed your call. I've been doing my annual certifications for work or something. And I'm like, why are you texting me back instead of calling me back? So boom, at this point, I'm crazy. I'm already thinking he already acting weird. So I go out with my friends and then later on in the day, after the club. I want to say it was like 1 a.m. I started calling him. He didn't answer. And so I'm like, that's weird. Well, I keep calling him for like 2 hours, like another hour. Like I didn't leave the club until like 2 something in the morning. So I had been calling him since like 1 a.m. Technically since earlier on the day when he didn't answer his phone. So he's still not answering. So when the club ends, I say, oh, okay, I'm just gonna go to that house. So the club ended. I pulled up on him. I called him literally, I swear to God, I called him 54 times back to back to back.
I beg your pardon?
You called him 54 times? 54 times. I wouldn't answer either. I'd be looking at my phone like, this chick is crazy. This chick, yo, I need to get rid of this chick ASAP. ASAP. How am I going to plan my escape? Right? I mean, that's what I would be thinking.
If my phone rang 54 times, I'm not asleep no more. What the? So after the 54th time, I pulled up to his house. I parked the car in the front. He has a Ring doorbell camera, so I'm like, he's gonna see me. Bang on the door. Bang on the door, bang on the door, bang on the door. Nobody answered. I'm like banging on the door like the police for 20 minutes. Don't nobody in the house come to the door. All right, cool. I go sit in my car. I'm calling him. I sit in my car. I look up. I see a car parked in the driveway that I've never seen before. And so now I'm like, I'm in the car trying to Google the license plate. I can't find nothing out. So I'm like, all right, we just gonna have to play the waiting game. I get comfortable in my car. Usually he wakes up about 4 or 5 a.m. to like talk to his family in Africa. So I'm like, it's 3 o'clock, about 5 a.m. he's gonna be up and then I'm gonna be able to go inside. So I go to sleep in the car. I wake up, it's about 6 o'clock in the morning. I said, oh, ain't no way he let me sleep out here this long. So about 6 o'clock, I get up in the car, I'm looking around, call him a couple times, knock on the door again, nobody comes, go back in my car. At this point, I'm committed. I'm not going home. It's freezing cold out here. I'm huddled up in my coat. I don't care. I'm not going home. I'm leaving here with something.
Doesn't her car have heat? Unless she didn't want to keep the engine on. Okay, maybe the gas was low. She was trying to preserve all the fumes in the gas tank. Who knows? But where are your priorities? Why don't you have a job? Okay, you could get a job at McDonald's, Burger King, factory, Amazon, like somewhere.
So I'm sitting in the car, and then right about 7 something, I hear a door close. So I look up, and one of his male friends, are leaving the house. They get in the car, they look at me, see me, and before I could get out the car to say, can you let me in the house, they drive off. Okay. So I had nothing to do but to just sit there. Mind you now, this is a man that's always up 6, 7, 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. 9 o'clock, he calls me. He's like, no, I call him. And finally he picks up the phone and he's like, hey, what's up? I've been sleeping outside since 3 a.m. That's what's up. So I'm talking to him. He's like, oh, he's asleep. And I was like, okay, cool. So just, can you let me in the house right now? He's like, oh no, I'm at my cousin's house. But your car is outside. Oh, my friend dropped me off and took my car back to my house. Why would he do that? Okay, so he has remote locks on his door. So I'm like, can you just unlock it from the app? The app doesn't work. It hasn't been working. He's like, okay, let me call my friend, tell him he can come back to the house. He got a key, he can let you in. Hangs up the phone, calls back, and it's like, oh, my friend said, mind you, the friend that just left, oh, my friend said he's not near the house right now. He'll let me know when he get home. They thought I need to come home now. He's like, oh, you can come to my cousin's house. And I'm like, no, because his cousins are like grown up, like they're older cousins. And I'm like, I'm not going there because I have my club outfit on still. I'm like, I'm not going to meet your cousins that dress like this.
Again, where are her priorities? Okay, she's talking about her club outfit and she went to the club with her girls. Meanwhile, she's selling plasma for money. Camped outside a guy's house, begging to get let in. Right? Like, listen, man, if I was a dude, I'd probably call 911. I'm not going to hold you. I will call 911 and say, listen, I got this chick. She's scaring me. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what she's capable of doing. Right? I'm just calling 911 and having this on the record because ain't no telling what she might say or might do. I mean, that's just me personally. Yo, this chick is unhinged. Absolutely unhinged.
Don't worry, just come. I'm like, you trying to get me to leave from in front of the house so you can sneak that back? Hell no. So I'm like, no, yeah, I'm not coming to your cousin's house dressed like this. So he's like, all right, cool. We're getting ready to go to church. We got to be to church in 2 hours. So just let me know what happens. As I'm sitting there, because I'm not leaving until a nigga come out of the house. So I get into this house. His friend comes back, looks at me, goes in the garage, in the house, closes the door, doesn't say anything. I'm like, okay, he must be going around to the front to unlock the front door. So I go to the front door, the door's still locked. So I'm like, all right, maybe he just forgot. So I'm banging on the door. He don't come to the door. But now I'm confused because I thought you told your friend to let me in when he got home. Yet he's ignoring the door. He know I'm out here. So I call him, no answer. I'm calling. All of a sudden, again, now he can't answer the phone. He texts me and he's like, oh, what's up? I'm at church. I'll let you know when my friend gets home. I said, your friend is already home, and you know that. That's why you're not answering the phone. Your friend is already home. Somebody come open the door. And how you at church when you told me church didn't start for 2 hours? I didn't get off the phone with you for like an hour. It hasn't even been an hour since you said church was in 2 hours. Also, he told me he doesn't go to church till 11. His church starts at 11. So why you at church at 10 o'clock? You deep in the church too, because you can't even answer the phone. You're lying. You're in the house, and you know your friend got home. That's why you're not answering the phone. So I said, answer this mother door. Somebody answer this door, or I'm gonna slash every tire that's out here, and I'm calling the police to do a welfare check. Because at this point, I'm pissed off. Y'all in there playing.
I told you. Dude should have called the police. Called the police just to have it on record and say, listen, I got this unhinged, crazy chick outside. Ain't no telling what she's gonna do. And lo and behold, she's talking about slashing tires, which is a crime, by the way, right? It's vandalizing, if not more. I mean, she's casing the property at this point in time. So let's continue here. Hopefully he calls the police on her and he gets her locked up here, but let's keep going.
So he on the phone talking about, not on the phone, but he texted me talking about, like I said, when my friend gets there, I'll let you know. Your friend is already here. How y'all playing around in this motherfucker? I don't like that. And he's like, all right, do what you want to do. So, baby, I called the police. I did what any crazy would do. I've been out here since 3 o'clock. You think I'm going to just leave? I call the police. I pretend to leave. I go across the street, park, and watch. So I'm sitting there for like an hour. Nobody comes out. The police don't show up. So I just go home. At this point, it's like 12 p.m. in the afternoon. So I've been up all day long. I've been at his house waiting for him to open the door since 3 a.m. I'm just not sitting here no more. I can't. He won this one, okay? There's nothing I can do. I can't break into the house. He won that one. My thing really is just like, cheating is okay. It's not okay, but like cheating is one thing. But watching me, letting me stay outside in the freezing cold for 7 hours is a whole other thing. That's where you got me. So yeah, y'all, I don't know if it was or not. I couldn't hold on no longer, man. I had to pee. My phone died. I was running out of gas in my car. I was hungry. I had to go. So yeah.
Man, listen, man, you got to protect your peace. You have to protect your peace. You have to read the signs, right? You got to know who you're dealing with. You just have to know. Any sign of a crash out chick, unhinged, yeah, she got to go. If she took half the amount of time that she's invested in camping out and stalking her boyfriend into a job, into cleaning up her life and getting her things in order, where would she be, right? She'd be in a better situation, okay? Being self-sufficient instead of relying on a man, okay? Looking for a handout, okay? But then these are the same chicks that talk about being boss babes, independent and free, okay? They don't need a man. Truly, truly fascinating. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Give me some feedback, and until next time.